go. You got to just tell me about Texas again. And you're the Dallas Fed president. 38% of the jobs have come out of Texas in this rebound.
Let me give you an accurate number here.
Give it to me.
Since the recovery began, 38% of all the jobs created in America have been created in the state of Texas. And Texas is back up. In fact, my 11th Federal Reserve District with Texas, parts of Louisiana, parts of New Mexico. Obviously, 96% of that production and the number of people are in Texas of my district. Has more employment now than it had before the crisis began.
That's staggering. And what
It's natural gas, principally. It's technology-driven. It's trade-driven. We are the largest trading state in America. We passed California 7 years ago in terms of our port activity and the input and output that comes from dealing abroad. And we're highly entrepreneurial. More businesses located there, a lot of job creation.
What were the two things you told me, though?
I've forgotten.
What's the tax rate?
The tax rate, we don't have a state income tax, but very important, the most important thing I think that's happened to us is tort reform.
Tort reform. That's like, for you to say the most important thing that generated 38% of our jobs is tort reform?
It's one of the things that has helped dramatically. I talked to you earlier about a specific example.
Yeah, tell me again.
A large corporation, this is public knowledge, AT&T, has, and they've said this publicly on television themselves, or Randall Stevenson.
Yes.
Roughly 15% of their employees are in California, roughly the same in Ohio, roughly the same in Texas. 40% of their litigation costs is in California, 40% in Ohio, 2% in Texas. If you speak to people like John Deere and other companies, the reason they're locating their new production when they locate it in the United States, locating in Texas, is largely driven by that issue of the tort issue. But it illustrates the point that fiscal policy, regulation making, rule making, and the way the law works and how it's applied has a tremendous impact on capital formation and employment.
You are just making